Hello learners, welcome to Bish Pathshala. As announced before about the Python series, today we are dealing with that Python series. So our Python series has been started. So today we would be dealing with the elementary concepts of Python. As you know that when we want to construct new house, we should start with its foundation. So similarly, if we want to deal with that programming language, or if we want to work on any programming language, first of all we should learn its basics. So with this session, our session 1, we are dealing with this part, the basics of Python. So in this we would be following step by step the basics of the Python. So with this we are starting with our first basic, which is character sets. So what is character? See, character represents any letter, digit or symbol. For example, if I say that I am writing 0, any digit or any letter like A or a capital A, so these all represents the character. So we can say that character is a combination of letter, digit and symbol. Next, basically Python consists of the following. First is the letters. When we say letters, in this letters we can deal with two types of letters. One is uppercase letters and next is the lowercase letters. So uppercase letters would be A to Z and it would be in capitals, and in the lowercase it would be again A to Z, but here it is in the lowercase form. So these are all the dictionary letters, you can say that. Next is the digits. So in digits what it comes 0 to 9. Only from digit 0 to 9 we can consider in the character sets. Next is special symbols. So special symbols like underscore, comma, square brackets, curly brackets, plus, minus and so on. So these special symbols are easily available in your keyboard also. So whenever if you want to use these special symbols, you can easily use in the Python language. Then next is the white space. So white space deals with space, tab and new line. So these all character sets we would be using in our further examples. Next is the keywords. So what are keywords? So we can say that keywords are the reserved words. See, reserved words are those words which are already predefined, or we can say that they have already a predefined meaning and their meaning can't be changed. So means you can't like, for example, as we see here, there are a lot of keywords. For example, if I want to take like if, see, in the Python, if is used for the true statements. Means whenever we are using loops, there are different types of loops, but if I want to represent the true false conditions, so in that case always if represent the true, and if I want to represent the false condition, it's else. It's being represented by else. So means this if and else meaning is predefined, means they would be used for the true and the false conditions only. So that's why these are keywords, so their meaning can't be changed. We can't change their meaning according to our needs. So these are keywords. Next is variables. So what is variable? Here it is written, variable is a meaningful name given to a location in a computer memory. As we have seen in previously in the computer parts, like we have memory. Okay, so in that memory we know that the data, different kind of data is being stored in the memory. So that whatever data is stored in the memory, it is being stored in some blocks or in some location. Suppose this memory is divided into some blocks. Suppose this block is A, this block is B, this is C and D. So this first block which is being given a name A. So this is known as a variable. Means any meaningful name given to the location. Okay, like if I want to access any location, like 27th location. Okay, so in the memory, if I would go to that particular location, suppose this is 27th location, or you can say that I want to access the data 27. So in the memory I would search for that data, so it would be easily available to see that data with the help of its location name. So for its location name is F. So this is a variable. So now we have discussed what is variables. So now we would be discussing what are the rules for naming variables. If we want to use Python variables in the Python, we should know how to write it or how to use it. So here we are dealing with some rules. See, the first is the name of a variable always start with the letter or underscore. So for example, it's saying starts with a letter. We can use any variable, like suppose I am using my name. Okay, so this is a variable because it's starting with the letter, or it can start with the underscore, like underscore. Okay, so this is a valid variable. Next is variable names can be as short as single letter, either in uppercase or lowercase. So it is not necessary that like always we would be writing a long name. We can even use as a single letter also. So single letter is not restricted only to one, uppercase or lowercase. You can use both as your need. So you can write either capital A, small a. So these both are acceptable in the Python. Next is the variable names should not be reserved words or keywords. See, reserved words or keywords, we are using the program, but we can't use that as a variable name. See, why we can't use as a variable name? See, whenever we are using any variable, we want its definition. Okay, so how to define it? Like suppose if I am using this keyword name, I'm using this variable name equals to, suppose I can use any single quotes or double quotes. I'm using here single quotes, like name equals to Rahul. Okay, so this is the definition of variable. Okay, definition of variable means you are giving some value to a variable. So as already we know that reserved or keywords have their own meaning. We can't change its meaning, so that's why we can't use these reserved words as a variable. Next is you can also use letters, digits and underscores in between the names of your variables also. See, if I want to use two names, like for example, if I write first underscore name, so this is the valid variable because we are using this underscore between these two names. Okay, or you can even use any digits, like if I want to use my 2, okay, my 2 address. So this is also very valid. Then variable names are case sensitive. See, case sensitive means if I am writing my name in which n is the small, and here if I am writing my name where n is capital, so these both are the same name but their meaning would be different. When we are using them as variables, their meaning would be changed. Next is it is useful to name the variables meaningfully. Means whatever name you are giving to variables, it should have some meaningful name. Okay, ऐसे so these were the some rules for dealing with the variables. Next are literals. See, literals are the values that you assign to variables. As discussed before, about the initialization of variables, where we are giving them values. The values are being given to variables, so that time it is converted to literals. So for example, if I take an example of age is a variable, and I write age equals to 50. So this is being converted to literals, because this value here 50 would be called as a literal, because these are the values which are being assigned to variable. Here variable is age and 50 is the value which is known as the literals. Okay, so now after discussing some basics of Python, so we would have some hand-on practice on this. So here if you can see, there is a question, write a program to assign the value. For this we would be dealing this program in the Python environment. So for that I would be opening my Python screen where we would be doing this work. So this is a Python screen. So what's the question? First it is saying ki we have to assign some values in the variable. So one by one we are dealing with the variables. So first variable is id. So id equals to 101. So id equals to 101, then enter. Next is the name. Name equals, see name is here, Rahul is the string, so always remember either the string would be in the single quotes or the double quotes. It's your choice. I'm just using the single quotes. So Rahul, then class. Here see, class is a keyword, so we can't directly use it as a class, so we would be using like suppose my underscore class 7. Okay, so next is age equals to 18, and so on. Okay, now next it is saying print values of all the variables. So wherever if I want to print these values of the variables, the command which we use is the print. Okay, so print my, first is id, my id is, okay, then it's id. So I just entered, if you can see it has. So next is, I'm just copying v, here I would write my name is, and here I have the variable would be name. So this you can do, either you can type it or you can copy paste, that would save the time also. Okay, so then my classes, or the variable is, okay. So if you can see that as I'm using the print statement, whatever I'm printing there or whatever statement I want it to be displayed on the screen, it's being displayed on the screen with the help of the print statement. So here last one is my age. So okay, so this was basically the program. So with this we have completed our basics. I hope so you like this video.